They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's got it down the right side. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Cougars trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Wide open, he makes the catch. Gashing the D on the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout the season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the...
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown! 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Off play action on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the move, he fires. It's caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cougars! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. A much better starting point this time. Finds him in all alone. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, better look out. Oh, he got loose. And he will score. Touchdown, Cougars.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got to shoot.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. There he goes. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Now adjusting. He'll try to do it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now the
touchdown, Houston. Hello. Quick strike through the air for the score. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here comes the heat. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate.
He lobs one high down the left side. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he got away from the defense. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been...
Pulls it in on the right. It's a running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Houston. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, coming into the game.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, they're after him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose. And No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Houston Cougars. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unleashes one. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This crowd knows when to bring it. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Houston! Hello!
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run, run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to take off. At midfield, he's got room. Wide open on the right. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in. And the Houston offense comes onto the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult.
Pulls it in down the sideline. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has him set up 1st and 10 at the 40. He's loose. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into...
Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Going right to work up top. Here's a heat. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Unloads it left. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Bust through behind his pad. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with his 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He wants to go deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some soft.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lets it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Rushes on him. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. At the 40, there he goes.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Quarterback moving. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And they'll knock him down.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes...
Touchdown, Houston. And they take it in for 6 more points. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback adapting. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to the guy.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. He's going to run it. Makes a man miss. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quick step and go. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Cougars! Made the... Starts a drive, trying to go up top. A strike downfield. Turning it on! And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. He makes a grab. They will score! Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Heaves it deep. Makes a grab on the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Good timing on the quick out. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He's got it on the run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar. looking to throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and 10 just outside the 30. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Houston! The Houston offense ready to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch down the right side. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. He's not afraid to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
The screen. He's got wheels. Gets away from one. Finds room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes the grab on the big throw. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up first and 10 from the 26. Now he's going to break the pocket. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back.
It's a seam walk. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. That ought to be enough to make this. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving. Gonna let it fly. They stretched this lead here in the fourth, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pocket breaking down. Now he's looking into the middle. Snags it at the 30 and still running. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Inside the 30. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Here comes the heat. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the...
The Houston offense comes onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down. Line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Oh, they're after him! Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense just...
Looking downfield on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Plows through. Oh, a lot of space. Wide open spaces. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that.